And today we're talking about pregnant men. Yes, hello. Take notice of what is implied and what is not implied in today's episode of Get a Better Broadcast podcast and video voice. I'm Peter Stewart on Twitter. I'm Tweeter Stewart, TWWTERSTEWART, the author of several books on TV and radio presentation skills. Hosted thousands of radio and TV shows and podcasts as well. We've been talking about contrast as far as intonation goes over the last several days. Now, there are some phrases in which to colour one part over another suggests a contrast that does not or cannot exist. So, let me go through a couple of examples with you on this one. Sometimes you're able to rewrite a sentence so that anomaly disappears. What's the anomaly again? Yeah, sometimes the phrase which suggests a contrast that doesn't exist or cannot exist. Here's my first example. Police have found a dead body on wasteland in the city centre. A body in this context is by sheer definition dead. Otherwise the discovery would be an injured man, for example. Police have found a dead body. It would be odd to lift dead and suppress body. Police have found a dead body. No, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? Say a dead body. Or what about the other way round? Police have found a dead body on wasteland in the city centre. That sounds wrong as well, doesn't it? So why is it wrong when we lift each of those words, dead and body, individually? What about if we lift both of them together? What happens then? Does that sound right? Police have found a dead body on wasteland in the city centre. Well, it sounds better than the previous two examples, doesn't it? So again, the first time we lifted dead, the second time we lifted body, and the third time we've lifted dead body, both of those together. It sounds better, that third version, doesn't it? But I'll tell you what, better still, omit the word dead completely. We've already said that a body in this context is by sheer definition dead, because otherwise it would just be an injured man or something like that. So if we take out the word dead, then it gives the sentence, it means it's easier to read and also it's easier to understand as well. Yeah, so let's take out that word. Police have found a body on wasteland in the city centre. That's better, isn't it? Now we've only lifted body because there's no dead to lift, and it sounds easier to understand and easier to read as well. Got another story for you. A story that maybe starts a news bulletin, and I say starts a news bulletin so there's no previous reference to this at all, so the intonation is coming in from a standing start. 100 pregnant women have won the right for a home birth. You're not going to lift pregnant and dampen women, are you? How does that sound? 100 pregnant women have won the... No, that suggests you've previously been talking about women in another context, and you haven't. 100 pregnant women. No, that sounds wrong. No. Okay, so what about if we dampen pregnant and lift women? How does that sound? Let's give that a go. 100 pregnant women. No, that sounds wrong because that suggests that pregnant men are usually involved or weren't involved in the story. And of course, usually you don't have pregnant men. So both of those sound odd. Okay, can we drop women? 100 pregnant have won the... No, we can't. Can we do anything else with that sentence? Don't think we can, because it sounds right to have pregnant women, doesn't it? You're not going to have pregnant people. No, that sounds wrong as well. So what's the answer? Lift both of those words, pregnant and women. 100 pregnant women have won the right for a home birth. That's the answer. So, there are some phrases in which to colour one part over another suggests a contrast that does not or cannot exist, as the two examples today demonstrate. Tomorrow, key number 8. Beware of potential intonation confusion.
as Get a Better Broadcast podcast and video voice continues. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.